reliable proof that the Qur'an is from God. So the first thing that I started asking about, like, okay, the question we all ask is like, is this been written by a person or does it really come from a higher power? And it's super interesting when you look into that, how the creator acknowledges himself. He literally does it throughout the whole Qur'an by asking questions back to us. Instead of we asking the questions, we get the questions back. And it's so fascinating. I mean, God invites us to look at the signs. For example, right over here, chapter 51, in verse 20 and 21, it says, "And on planet Earth, there are signs for those with certainty, and there are signs in yourself as well. Why do you not see it?" It's literally asking a question, why do you not see it? We constantly look at our phones in these days, but if you literally just take a step into nature, you look at the complexity of the universe, the sky, the stars, the nature, water, the fact that we are able to breathe, and it says here as well, and there are signs within yourself. I mean, look at the complexity of our bodies, the fact that I'm even able to speak, that I'm able to see, smell, and hear. It's actually something that we never think about, right? And to be honest, before looking into religion, I was fascinated by science, and I still am. And the beautiful thing is that the more I started reading this book, the more I saw that it's absolutely in line with science. And people always think like religion and science, they don't go hand in hand. But it actually does. In chapter 21, and this is one of the verses that actually started to really convince me. It says, "Do the disbelievers not see that the heavens and the earth were once joined together and then we split them apart?" This is the Big Bang. I mean, this is the theory that science like literally started thinking about a little while ago, like maybe 100, 200 years ago. And it says after that, "And we made every living thing from water," H2O. I mean, our bodies are 70% water. How did the Prophet know that like so long ago, like 1400 years ago? And then the last question of this verse, "Will they then not believe?" It's like constantly asking questions. It's asking questions back to us, like, how do you not see it? And then there is this other chapter, chapter 55, which is called Ar-Rahman, the most gracious. Is one of the names of God, of Allah, that is described in the Quran. It is an entire chapter to this acknowledgement of questions and how this chapter, Ar-Rahman, is described. It is constantly giving signs, such as here it says, "He created man and taught him how to speak. He gave him all the tools to be able to speak." Or here, another sign, "The sun and the moon move in precise calculation." This is one of the first here. And then every single time when he throws these signs in here, in this chapter, it is repeating the same question. So which one of God's favors will you deny? It is constantly giving signs. Look at nature, look at the animals, look at this. Many more signs do you need? How can we deny these favors of our Lord? Every single living thing is being made out of water. Like these things, but there are many, many more scientific like verses that were not proven by science yet in that time. I mean, 1400 years ago, this Quran has been put together. What's been revealed to the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. For example, also here in chapter 51, it goes deeper into the same verse that talks about the Big Bang kind of theory. It says, "And the heaven we have constructed with strength, and indeed we are its expander." So God is expanding it. And this is what science proves. Science proves that the universe is expanding. Or here, for example, He created the day and the night and the sun and the moon, all moving in perfect orbit. And did you know that iron doesn't come from planet Earth? It comes from somewhere out of the universe. And the Quran says that. I mean, science found that out later, but it already was described in the Quran. How is that possible? Every single person has a unique fingerprint. It's also in the Quran.